Hello everyone, welcome back to Tartan Samurai Gaming. And today we are playing Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny. Now, quick warning here. If you are one of those who has pre-ordered the soon-to-be released special edition remaster of this game and have not played it before and don't want to be spoiled, then I would advise you to leave these videos until after you've played the remaster. But if you don't mind being spoiled or you want to just relive this classic, my personal favourite in the series with me, then please watch on. Thank you. So we're going to get started with a new game right from the off.
In 1560, Lord Nobunaga Oda defeated Yoshimoto Imagawa in Okehazama. Soon after his victory, Nobunaga fell to a fatal arrow which pierced his throat. However, Nobunaga was far from finished. With the help of the demons, he rose from the dead. The demons began their rampage, slaughtering innocent villagers. Then a young warrior, Samanosuke Akechi, stood up and defeated the Demon King. The nightmare, however, did not end. A few years later, his strength restored, Nobunaga was set to conquer the entire country.
So that's basically a recap of the events of the first game, and now moving into the second. So it's a few years after what happened originally. Uh, Samanosuke is still whereabouts unknown. So we move on to our new hero of the piece, uh, Jubei Yagyu. But meanwhile, we've got an image here with Nobunaga. He is ready to go conquering, and one of his first targets here is the Yagyu village, hometown of our hero. As you can see, Nobunaga's soldiers are not human. They are some sort of demon-human hybrid. Kinda zombie-like, I guess. As you can see, the villagers put up a valiant fight, but against these demon soldiers, they are basically no match. Quite a brutal opening sequence, this. I mean, for 2002, the animation is superb. So Nobunaga marches through, the village destroyed. But he's not going to get away with this, don't worry. We're going to hunt him down. So here's a brief intro to our characters. So, Eke, a monk who loves sake and womanizing. Ninja by the name of Kotaro. gunman by the name of Magoichi. Very much in the sort of a sullen gunslinger, sort of Clint Eastwood archetype. And finally we have our female lead, Oyu Odani. A young warrior with a dark secret that will be revealed as we play through the game. And our main hero, Jubei Yagyu, who's now rushing back to his village, but alas, he is too late to save anybody, unfortunately. All he can do now is take revenge. And we're gonna do that and then some.
A new warrior, Jubei Yagyu, heard about a demon attack on his hometown, Yagyu village. Fearing the ominous presentiment in his heart, he desperately raced back home.
So our adventure begins.
Who did this?
And of course, Japanese movie fans will recognize the face model for Jubei, Yusaku Matsuda, quite a famous Japanese actor of his day. Sadly, no longer with us. And that voice we just heard is Takajo, who is a demon lady who is going to help us out in a minute.
Mr. Jubei! Yasuke! You come back. You grow so strong. Are you alright? What happened?
I don't think he's alright, Jubei. He's got about 7 arrows in him. Come on, mate. Get with it.
Right there. Hey! Who did this? Yasuke!
He's definitely not alright now. Okay. Time to take down these zombie samurai.
For whom are you working? I won't forgive you. Prepare yourself!
So basic combat works the same way as Onimusha 1. You know, sword slashes are your main form of attack, and you want to try and impale guys while they're on the ground for quick kills. But also be aware that you can't draw any souls at this point because we haven't activated that power. So there isn't actually all that much point in fighting enemies at this point because you're not going to get any bonuses for it. It's worth doing it just to get up to speed with the combat mechanics though. And as you can see, the red zombie samurai take slightly more damage than the bluish grey ones. I think they're meant to be like generals. Still go down fairly quickly though. And like in the first game, we will quite quickly get a better weapon, so This is just a basic katana we're using at the moment. So we get into this cave. And so here is where we meet Takajo.
What? A demon woman. You're behind this.
Jubei, the one responsible for burning down Yagyu village is Nobunaga Oda.
What?
Kill him, for he is the real demon.
A demon? What are you talking about?
Defeat the demon, Jubei. Your hand has the power to absorb the souls of demons. Use this power to defeat Nobunaga.
So, unlike Samanosuke, Jubei actually has the power of the Oni within him already.
Sacred orbs were created to protect humans from the demons. Charity, faith, honesty, respect, and strength. Gather all the orbs and defeat Nobunaga. You must go to the Dragon Shrine and obtain a hidden power. Then, you may begin your quest in the gold mine in Imasho.
Who are you?
You can do it, my son.
So we've got the first of our orbs. And here are basic instructions for how to absorb souls and use them to enhance your weapons, and also how to use different attacks with your magical weapons. Over here, we are going to get a herb. So Takajo will play more of a part in the story later on. We'll learn a bit more about who she is. But yeah, her final line there was accurate. She is Jubei's mother, which explains why he has the power of the Oni, because he is part Oni, although his father was a human. Now you notice the new type of soul there, the purple souls. If we absorb 5 of those, we have the power to temporarily become an Onimusha, like Samanosuke did at the end of the first game, in the cutscene, after he beat the final boss. Okay, moving on. So over here is the Dragon Shrine, but first we want to go this way and access this box. Another herb. So, with the mark on his hand, Jubei is able to access Oni weaponry. The first type is the Buraito, which is very similar to the Ryzan Thunder Sword that we used in the first game.
This is my new power. I will get my revenge. You will pay for this. Nobunaga!
In 1568, gold was discovered in the valley of Imasho, which is situated between the Mino province of Oda, the North Omi province of Asai, and the Echizen province of Asakura. In no time, adventurers and merchants, motivated by greed, crowded into Imasho, transforming the small village into a prospering mining town.
So we're headed to Imasho to continue our quest.
Gold! Gold! I found gold! Gold! It's gold! I'm rich! I'm rich! It's gold! I'm full of rich! I'm rich! He's dead! Gold! It's mine! I saw it first! What are you doing? Get away! It's mine!
Hey, hey, sweet thing. Don't you want to serve me a little sake?
Oh dear.
So you think you're too good for me, huh? Oh, let go!
So that is one of the orbs that Jubei needs.
Let's kill him! We don't have to do this.
Who do you think you are?
How dare you!
What do you think you're doing?
I'm gonna kill you!
We gotta get out of here!
Where are you going? Come back!
Thankfully, that's the last time we have to fight with any civilians. So let's head into the inn and see what's happening. Oh, there's a treasure box for us. Got a folding fan. So a new feature of this game is that you will encounter items throughout that you can trade with the other characters to build friendship, but also to obtain other items from them, which will be useful for you. So, oh, little cat going for a walk. That's cute. There must have been some people working on this game who really loved animals, because there's lots of animals kind of walking around in the background of the games. You've got like little frogs jumping about in the forest. You've got cats walking about in the different apartment buildings, whatever that you visit. So it's nice little touch. Completely unnecessary to the game, but just adds a nice little bit of extra detail. So we have the Imasho town map, and now if we go in here, this is the gold smelting area. So what we want to do first of all is break these wooden barrels, clear a pathway through for us. Collect another item there, a cloth. Now, what we're going to do is go back here. Now if we flick the switch, the lift will drop down for us. Elevator, whatever you want to call it, but we only have a limited time to get there, which is why we had to smash all those barrels first, because if I'd wasted time smashing the barrels, I would not have made it to the cart before it went back up to the other floor. And we have the bow, so that will come in handy later. So that was just a interesting little detour there, just to get an extra weapon, because now we're going to head up towards the mine and have ourselves a little fight. It's a good early opportunity for getting some souls and leveling up. So as well as souls, these enemies will also drop gold for you as well, which is useful, because there's a shop that will open up in a while and we can use that. Okay, so we got 30 gold. There's definitely far more sort of RPG elements to this than the first Onimusha, which was just a straight up action game. And then Onimusha 3, I think, leans more in towards the action again, but
Do you have a permit?
yeah.
I won't allow you to enter the mine unless you have a permit.
So we have to go back to the town to get a permit. But we'll get to take out some more enemies along the way here and get some more souls. Much needed yellow souls there. Taking a bit of damage. And that takes care of that. So now we can head back to the inn where we can buy our permit. You notice a couple of new characters here.
Magoichi! Where did you take my girl? How dare you disturb our time? Together!
That woman gave me the help sign, so I had to break things up between the two of you. Get over it.
What?
Seriously. Who'd want a red bald head like you?
A red bald head? That does it! Outside now!
So when we first meet our friends, they are not exactly getting on well together. Eke was about to enjoy some happy time with a lady when Magoichi decided to intervene.
It's a
And,
fight! It's a fight! It's a fight! It's a fight!
Prepare yourself, Magoichi! You cheat! Coward!
You are too old-fashioned.
You arrogant fool! Stop this!
Eke Ankakuji is an honorable man, famous with the spear of the Hazoin. Magoichi Saiga is also an honorable man, and is a chief of the Kishu Saiga gun team. But it is dishonorable to fight over such trifle things.
And you are?
Jubei Yagyu, the young chief of the Yagyu clan.
Eh? You are the Jubei Yagyu who is master of the blade! It must be fate that three proud warriors meet in such a town. There will be no fight today. Maguichi, we'll take pity on you instead.
And so an unlikely alliance is formed between the three very different characters. And that's, we have now met 3 of our 5 protagonists. So again, the idea here is to give gifts to characters, and they will hopefully give you something back in return. So, let's have a go. Let's see, what can we give? I'll give him a cloth and see what we get back.
I'll stick with what I've got.
Alright, he's not happy with that. Fine then. We'll see if Magoichi wants the cloth.
I suppose it could come in handy.
Yeah. He's more appreciative. Yes, we will. We'll buy a permit, so now we can go back to the mine. First, I'm going to check out back here. So now we're going to enhance our Buraital. Now, although it takes more souls to enhance, this time around you have the benefit of only having to enhance the weapon, and it automatically also enhances the magic, so you don't have 2 separate enhancement bars to worry about. But we do have 4 weapons and 3 sets of armor that we want to enhance as well. So more enhancement, but there's also a lot more enemies to take down, so you know, not all bad. Now we're going to give Magoichi the telescope, because I think he would like that.
Interesting. I like this.
Oh, sponge cake. I get the feeling that Ike would probably enjoy a sponge cake. So let's give that to him.
Good food is one of my weaknesses.
And we got a herb. Nice. Let's also give him the pipe.
After all this time, this is it.
Alright. So moving on now. So we're now headed back up to the mine where we were before. This time we can actually go inside. Now, with this, I have now powered up temporarily as an Onimusha because I collected 5 purple orbs, but the power is temporary. So it's quite a useful strategy if you know that you've got a boss battle coming up to get 4 purple orbs, but then hold off until you fight the boss, because usually when you fight the bosses, they will release purple orbs periodically. There we go. We send critical strike, and we get some health back as well. Critical strikes are slightly easier to pull off in this game than they were in the first game, but you still need to have pretty good timing.
Okay, you can go in.
Okay.
Monsters in the mine shaft.
Monsters?
A woman wearing armor went in there. I tried to stop her, but...
What?
So the mysterious woman that we were pursuing is in the mine, so we've got to go in and look for her. First, we are going to go in here and open this puzzle box. So the puzzle boxes are slightly different in this game. It's about making a circular pattern in the center. And we got the Buraitau's secret, which allows us to do this sweeping motion by pressing down, up, and then attack. Pretty useful stuff. So, basically there are doors that are locked and you have to use specific magic to open them. It's a similar idea to the sort of coloured blobs that were on the doors in the first game. So Eke is here, and he's ready to help us if we need him. Let's give him the history book.
I'll take it if you insist.
He's a tough man to please. Oh well, we got some arrows out of it, so not all bad. So we picked up the map for the gold mine. Oh, there's some gold. Always smash breakable crates when you see them, because there might be some gold or whatever underneath. Time for another demon fight, and these are the Jade. They are sort of anthropomorphic crocodile monsters. They're basically just slightly stronger versions of the zombies that we fought in the first game. Kind of cute how their hats fall off if you hit them with a full combo. Right, did we get any gold there? We got 10. Oh, there's another bit of gold over there. That'll do. And now moving on. Another critical hit there. Let's see what's next. So when you've got a large cluster of enemies like this, you want to try and take out as many as you can and then collect the souls. You don't have time to collect souls one by one because other enemies will attack while you're collecting. You can see we're amassing purple souls again here, but if I get one more, I'm going to hold off on collecting any more until we reach a battle with a heavy demon. So we need ice magic to break that seal. Thankfully, that's quite easy to find. But we're going to take out a few more of these guys first. Yeah, starting to get that critical timing down now. It's been a while since I played this, but starting to get a feel for it now. Now, if we head through here, we can now go towards where the ice magic is being kept. There's a new weapon we have to unlock that will give us ice powers to open up that other doorway. The combat definitely feels smoother and more responsive in this version of the game.
I'm here to help you, Jubei. Eke, what are you doing? Don't you have any sense of justice?
Justice? Huh? Jubei hasn't done anything for me.
Fine.
Oh no! My drink!
Poor Eke. All he wants is to just drink sake and have a quiet life.
Ready?
Well, Magoichi is going to assist us in combat here. That is why it was a good idea to give him a couple of gifts earlier on. If we'd given better gifts to Eke, he'd be helping us right now. But
It seems that we've cleaned up here. They were nothing.
Please, help us! My daughter was kidnapped by monsters.
Wait, did you say daughter? So, is your daughter pretty?
Oh, of course. I think she is the most beautiful girl in the world.
Great! I shall bring her back to you. Tell me, where did the monsters go?
let's just say that Eke's attitude towards women is slightly problematic. Oh, that's the way we've already been. We'll head back the way we should go in a second. That's the problem with those cutscenes. Sometimes they kind of affect your perspective and get you turned around accidentally. Especially in enclosed areas like this where all the scenery kind of looks a bit similar. Yep, he's not getting up. Okay, moving on. So as I said before, there's another purple orb there, but we're only fighting basic villains right now, so I'm gonna leave that for later. Went a little too early with my attempted critical there. Okay. Now in this next room, we can get our next weapon. So a little bit of background here on the 5 orbs. So the Onichi Hogan. No relation to Hulk Hogan, just in case you were wondering. So this is our next weapon, the Hyojin Yari, the Ice Spear. But I'm going to stick with the Buraitao for now. Oh yeah, you can also impale enemies here as they're starting to get up, so you have a bit more time to finish the job than you did in Onimusha 1, so that's good too. I said combat in general just feels much more fluid in this game. Although some could argue that Onimusha 1 works better as an action game, this is more like an action RPG, which is more my kind of thing, but you know, some people might prefer just straight up action. The first game was very much just Resident Evil with samurai swords, but this feels like a different type of game. Like Capcom have really branched out in a different area with Onimusha 2. And then Onimusha 3 went back to more of an action element, but then the fourth game, Onimusha Dawn of Dreams, was much more heavily into the RPG thing, and also the idea of each, the game being divided up into chapters, like specific levels. It was a bit more linear in its playstyle, but there was much more of an RPG element, and also going back and retreading the steps to unlock new items once you acquired new abilities and things like that. Anyway,
I won't forgive you.
these two are having another scrap.
You're like children. Eke, have you found the daughter?
Not yet.
Then why are you wasting time?
I have to settle this first. I dream of becoming a feudal lord. I'd do anything to make it happen. Anything.
Even serve Nobunaga.
Yes. The point is, Makuichi laughed at my dream.
I laugh because it's silly. Jubei, what's your dream?
I don't have a dream. I will kill Nobunaga.
Another man possessed by a vengeful ghost.
A vengeful ghost? What do you mean? Makuichi!
And so the dynamic duo will go off to have another adventure. Meanwhile, we will continue. And we can use the Hyojin Yari to open up this new area. So, some more gold here. You notice as we get deeper into the cave, the quantities of gold that we find are getting bigger as well. not quite enough to put the Burai Tau up to level 2, but we're getting closer. Here, we will insert the Charity Orb. But in here we are about to have a boss battle. So I think what I'm going to do is go back and just do a little bit of soul grinding to upgrade one of my weapons. I think just having one weapon at level 2 should be sufficient. I say the demands to upgrade weapons are greater in this game, but you do have a lot more enemies from which to extract souls, so it goes both ways. This is a much longer game than Onimusha 1. Onimusha 1, if you really hammer it, you can beat it in about 3.5 hours. This is probably about double that, I would guess. Always try to do critical hits where you can, because you'll ultimately get greater rewards for doing so. I say we're going to leave that purple orb because we don't need that yet. Ah, just slightly too early there for a critical. Mistimed that slightly. Again, the purple orb can wait. We don't need that right now. Okay. difficult to get the timing right for a critical strike on multiple enemies, but if you can, it's invaluable. There we go. Moving on. Now, let's see if we've got enough to upgrade the sword now. Oh, not quite. Oh, you know what? We're just going to go for it. I think we're far enough along here. We should be okay.
What do you think you are doing? How dare you invade my territory?
This is the first of several encounters we'll have with the demon known as Gingham Fats.
Just a little human. Why did you come here?
I'm looking for a woman. I have no quarrel with you.
Who do you think you're talking to? Do you think you're equal to one from the demon clan?
Not equal. Better.
You amuse me, man. I enjoy killing you.
And so the battle begins. There's one of our purple spheres that we need. So just rattle him with magical attacks. And now it's time to switch to the Hyojin Yari and unleash some ice magic on him. Like to jump around rather obnoxiously. Tricky first boss, this one. Oh, Magoichi is here to help. Thankfully, Magoich is creating a distraction here, which allows us to slash into the beast. And we're going to need some health here. In fact, I think we'll use 2 herbs. Okay, extra magic there, which will be very handy. Is the Hyojin Yari ready? Yes, the Hyojin Yari's got another attack in it as well, so we'll use that. Ah, we got him. So with the demon defeated, we get a whole load of souls.
Goodbye.
And thank you, Magoichi. That boss is a lot easier if you've got backup. Oh, this little guy's not looking well.
Hey, what's wrong?
The monsters forced us to work in the mines as slaves. I'm the only one who survived. Everyone else died from exhaustion.
Are you all right? Hang on.
So Jubei did the decent thing and took that miner back to the village where he was safe.
Thank you. I feel fine now. By the way, the woman you were looking for might have been taken into the hole.
The hole?
Yes, it's inside the gold mine, but the opening is blocked. There is one way you can enter the hole. Please, use this to open the cover.
So we basically get what looks like a magical donut.
Exactly. But you can open the cover if you place this on top somehow. I just found it lying around there and I kept it. Please, take it.
Inside of the gold mine?
Yes. I have to go now. Thank you for everything. Thank you.
So before we can head back out there, we're going to go downstairs and upgrade a little. We should definitely have enough to put the burrito up to level 2 now. And we'll get started on the Hyojin-Yari. With the back door open, we can now access the shop. Okay. So these are all items that we can trade with our companions. And also these items, if you buy them and give them to your companions later on, it'll make things easier when you play as them because they'll take less damage. So it's always worth buying the character specific items. Okay, that's about all we can do for now. So we'll leave it at that. Let's just have a little look up here, see what's around. Some useful items. We just got propositioned there. What, Tengu mask? Interesting. You can talk to the horse. Yes, we just talked to the horse. Okay, so now I'm going to go and do some item trading with Ike and Magoichi before we head back to the mine. So Magoichi's a bit more cultured, so he likes, yeah, like he says, anything that will increase knowledge. So something like, for example, the well, give him the Western boots because those are specific to him. First of all.
Ooh, my feet, thank you.
Okay, and we're going to give him a globe as well.
That's exactly what I've been wanting.
Okay. Okay, so AK wants to eat. Do we have any food for him? No, we don't. But we do have leg guards, which will keep him happy.
This is all mine!
Okay.
One day, I will enchant you with my famous dance.
So he seemed to enjoy that. And finally, we'll give him the vodka, because we know he likes a drink.
Let's have some fun!
Right, so I think both our buddies are on pretty good terms now, so we can head out. New type of enemy here, the Musaid. Fight basically the same way as those three-eyed bladed things that we fought in the first game. Yeah, we're using the wrong weapon here. Oh, I can hear another one marching towards us. There he is. And you notice we're getting more gold for these attacks as well. So what I'm going to do actually is double back here and get some more gold and go back to the shop, because we want to try and buy as many items as we can. one. Just when you thought it was safe to move on, they come back. Okay, who's next? I think that's it. What's our gold looking like? 450. We could do with a bit more. Oh, doggy. Yeah, still a bit to go with that. So what we'll do for the time being is go in here, and I think there might be some gold here. No, we cleaned it out already. Alright. Not to worry. We'll head back down the hill now, and we can go back to the shop. These guys move much faster, so getting a critical hit on them is a lot more difficult. It can be done, but it's tricky. Okay. So back to the shop now. See what we can get. Okay. So we want, let's see. Egg is a good thing to have, because that will grow into a chicken later on. Grilled fish. Plant book. We don't really want to make people black out. That's probably not a good thing. Let's get a history book. And we'll leave it at that for now. That'll do us. So now we can go back to the mine and continue on to try and rescue Oyu. Once you rescue Oyu, I think that'll probably do us for part 1, because this is a long game and I am not doing it in one sitting. Sorry. So, more of these guys. There we go. Moving on. Now, as we saw there, the grade of enemy has kind of gone up a bit, so we will also face tougher enemies in the mines as well. Nothing we can't handle though. Oh, there's Magoichi. What can we offer him? Let's give him history book.
It would be better to read them all at once.
Oh dear. That didn't go too well. Oh, wait a minute. Gold there. No, I missed that. Oh, and it's the Soul Stealers from Onimusha 1 back again. Oh, there's another one. I could hear it. So here's a new type of enemy, and the Buraitos special attack is the best way to deal with him. So down, up, and then attack. Like so. Oh, these guys are back. Okay. Well, moving on. Don't think we're quite at the level 2 yet, but we're getting there. Yeah, some minor obstacles to deal with here, but we've got Magoichi's help. That's most of them now.
Jubei, ready? Now.
Need some help here, Magoichi. Thank you. There we go. Lovely. All done.
Jubei, ready? Now.
Right, I believe that's everybody now. So we'll get that gold and then we can get out of here. before we use the magic donut, I am just going to take a look down here, because we didn't actually check out this room last time. And really we should have, because there's a lot of gold here. And some items. And a puzzle box. Which I've just messed up. Whoops. Try that again. Nope, not quite. Okay. There we go. And we've got the Hojinari secret. So that is a special technique for the Hojinari. Same as with the Buraito, you can use down, up, and then attack to do a multiple thrusting technique. Okay, so let's use our magic donut now. Oh, and of course these demons are going to want to fight.
What are you doing here? Don't you know it's a demon world? As you are going to die soon, why not now?
Blocking is vital with this guy. There we go. And the door is open and we can proceed. Now, before we move up the stairs, have a quick look around here, and there's a crystal ball. Okay. Okay, so we got one bad guy to take care of here. So let him commit to an attack, then special tech. And he'll go down quickly. And with that, we have reached somewhere that looks awfully familiar. Looks just like the castle from Onimusha 1, doesn't it? Unfortunately, the only way out is through the main keep. Oh, there's Magoichi again, come to help.
Too easy. Jubei, about the conversation earlier. You remember the vengeful ghost thing?
Yeah.
Eke used to be a warrior, and the feudal lord he served lost a great battle. At that time, Eke lost his wife and child. Despite that incident, he still holds on to his stupid dream. But even if his dream comes true and he becomes a feudal lord, another battle will occur and many people will die. It's the same for you. If you should defeat Nobunaga, another will rise to take his place. It never ends.
Okay, time to enter the castle keep. we got the Gifu Castle map now. Take out that archer now, because he's irritated me. Now we're going to go in here, and unfortunately this time we don't have the little guy to take us to the Phantom Realm, or the Demon, or the Dark Realm, or whatever you call it, but instead we have a puzzle. So I want to try and make a total of 15. So, how do we start here? So 4 and 3 is 7, and then 8 would be 15. 5 and 8 is 13. Oh no, wait a minute, I've got this wrong. I've got this wrong. I think. Oh, hang on, have I? Oh, I got it. Alright. No, not alright. So, 8 and 6 have to go in the top corners here in order to connect with 1. Right, so that's that cleared. So then 6 and 5 and 4. That adds up, and then 2 goes in there. And that is why I failed math at high school, but there you go. So we've got the bronze mask, which will allow us to access a secret room later on. Well, not a secret room, a room we have to access to clear the game. Right, I'm not going to waste time fighting with those archers. Oh, there's a K. Okay, done. Oh, one more. So we'll give Eke something as a thank you for helping us out. Let's give him the grilled fish. He likes food.
This is all mine!
Yep, he's happy with that. And we got a music box for our trouble. Okay, we need to get the cherry blossom key to open that door. Oh, puzzle box. Wait a minute, no, I made a mess of that. So, first of all, move that over, move that down, and then move that across. There we go. And we got a power jewel. Now remember what I said with jewels, when you get them, use them immediately. Oh, zombie samurai are back. And we took them down with a double critical. Lovely. Now, that bronze mask that we collected, we can use one of them here, and we still have to get one more to open that door, which we will find later on. First, I'm going to try and enhance a little bit here. And we made it to level 2. Okay. I'm going to save my souls for now because we'll find another weapon in a minute. I say in a minute, in a while. Now let's see what's in here. Oh, it's a ghost. So if we can find the Purify charm, then we can help his spirit have peace, and we'll get a reward as a result. In the meantime, let's collect this book that's behind him here. Demon History. So, a little bit of lower building there with the whole Oni versus demons idea. Nope.
Are you okay?
Well done, Eke. Thank you. Okay. Job done. There's a baby.
Baby.
Oh, Mio! Oh, my baby. My baby. Thank you very much.
What? When you said daughter, you didn't mean baby daughter, did you?
This is too good. She is very cute. Hold her tight, Eke.
Oh dear. Poor Eke.
Easy. Shh. Easy. You're safe now. This is my baby. My daughter.
What?
When the castle fell, my daughter was crying like this. I did everything I could to rescue her. But in the fire, she...
You get Eke's tragic backstory here.
she was born, I promised her when she grew up, I would become a feudal lord and make her a princess. So please, take great care of her.
Yes, sir.
So AK is not quite just the drunken fool that we thought he was. There's a bit of depth to the character there. And tragedy. Anyway, moving on. There is the Purify Charm, which we need to go and help out our ghostly friend. So back we go. The seal on that door needs a weapon that we don't have yet. No, thank you, Maguchi. Nope. Came out of nowhere. So we're going to head back down now and help out this spirit. And so the item that he left behind is the other half of the mask, which allows us to access that door. First though, I think maybe we should upgrade our armor. When they keep blocking like that, you can just press back and attack to use a cutting attack, but a kicking attack rather. But first of all, I'm going to use a herb because I'm in a bit of trouble here. Okay, so now we can use this other half of the mask. And the door should open.
Well, well, well. Foolish woman. The fate of Odani Castle has already been decided. There is no way to stop it. You better just forget about it. Don't
So,
you think?
Tokuchiro Kinoshita, who would later become
You're very clever to
Hideyoshi
stay here with
Toyotomi,
me instead of
the
returning
future
to
ruler of
Versailles,
Japan.
which is falling.
You're disgusting. Touch me again and you'll regret it.
Oh, so serious. You're feisty, as always. Anyway, this is the will of our Lord, so I cannot allow you to leave this castle.
Run.
You are Jubei Yagyu. You're still alive?
Alive? It was the Oda clan who attacked Yagyu village. You will pay for that.
Well, since the Yagyu clan stood in our way of conquering the country, we just annihilated them. Now kill him!
Go. Go now. Hurry!
I'm going to use a herb here. It's a bit difficult to see what I'm doing here. So, and I'm going to use some magic just to clear this up. There we go. There we are. That's better. Now that door is open, but I think there might be an item around here that we haven't collected yet. And again, I could be wrong. No, there it is. I knew there was an item somewhere. Right, medicine. Good, that will come in handy in a while. And so here, we're about to have our first encounter with one of my favourite bosses in all of Onimusha.
Thank you for staying.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. My name is Golden Dantis, the greatest swordsman of all demons.
What's wrong with you? Who talks like that?
Well, Jubei,
He's a charismatic one.
it's been a while since I've encountered someone like you. My sword is trembling with tears of excitement. So, Anga.
Now the first time you fight Gogandantis, you can't damage him. So it's really just a case of surviving until you have a way out. going to use a herb here just to be safe. Okay.
Hey, Jubei! Use this! Hurry! Come on!
How sad. Cowards never triumph, and heroes never run. But I suppose that it can't be helped. You are too weak to take me on.
This way.
Recurring bosses are a theme in this game, so you've got Gogan Dantis there, and we had Gingham Fats, who we fought earlier, the sort of spider-like creature. So we're now about to escape the castle.
Let me use the orb that you wear around your neck.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to use the orb, and this big metal ball will become our transport home. Kind of like a transformer in a way. A giant mechanical horse.
What's this? Get on. Come on.
And so we've escaped Gifu Castle. Beautiful graphic of the sunrise in the sky there. That was nice. These pre-rendered backgrounds in the PlayStation 2 really were beautiful.
Where did you get this orb?
It's been in my family for generations. But it's yours now, for saving my life.
Thank you. By the way, I never did get your name.
My name is Oyu. I'm from Odani.
So you were related to Asai. I see. Nobunaga is taking down Asai right now.
We had no chance against his army, so I went to Gifu Castle to kill Nobunaga myself. But I was caught.
I understand. I must take revenge on Nobunaga for the Yagyu clan.
Well, I'll be here in Amashu for a while, so... Anyway, thank you for helping me. If you need anything, please, let me know.
Okay, so we've rescued Oyu, and that concludes the first part of our playthrough of Onimusha 2's Samurai's Destiny. So please check back soon for part 2, where we will continue the adventure and take on a lot more demons and meet even more interesting characters. Until then, please stay tuned here at Tartan Samurai Gaming. New retro gaming content uploaded every single day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.